Hi guys, this is Destiny. Destiny Forever Walks. That's my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, then I'm going to invite you a personal invitation to go over to Destiny Forever Walks and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Guys, I want you to get over there to my channel and watch my videos. You need to hear some of these messages that is coming direct from the divine higher power, the energy source, the infinite intelligence, the God of the universe, the creator, God himself. He's just pouring out so much information, and I'm here to bring it to you. Now it's been a while since you all seen Destiny. I've been doing my, I think, last 4 or 5 videos. That I just had a picture as my background, and I wasn't in the picture or in the video. So every so often I like to come on and make sure you guys don't forget Destiny. Make sure y'all remember this face here, this wonderful, gracious, beautiful personality that shines so brightly when you're looking into her face watching her videos. And I say that humbly, guys. I don't say that boastful at all. I got some notes, and I'm going to use the notes today because I want to share this information. This is another download from the creator God of the universe. And I was sitting there talking, well, I have conversations. I don't know if you guys do, but I talk to myself. I have conversations with me. I talk to me. I go on the inside. I talk to the inner person. I talk to the inner child. I talk to me. The whole part of myself from the inside to the outside. I was sitting, I was meditating, I was thinking on some things, and this topic came up. Whatever that you speak, whether it's negative or positive, it's coming back to you. And we got to realize that whatever that you speak, whether it be negative or positive, it's definitely coming back to you. And that's how the universe works. That's how the frequency and energy, it evolves. It goes out and goes around, comes back to you. It's a boomerang, people. And let's jump into this. And I'm gonna use the notes. And I'm back, and I have not been feeling my best in the last couple of days. That's why I did not do videos with me on the camera, because I was like, I had to pick up my face because my face was really, you could tell that my face, it was not feeling the wholesomeness that I need to have been feeling. I had like droopy eyes, and I felt like, whoa, Destiny. But guys, let me get into this, and I'm gonna read this from the notes. I'm gonna make this short and brief. Whatever you speak, whether it's negative or positive, it's gonna come back to you. So let's jump into this now. Got my notes here, guys. Let me get my notes here so I can read this to you. Okay. There is but one mind in all the universe, and that is the mind of the creator, God of the universe. That's only one mind of the universe. Now, we all are connected to him. And as we are connected to the divine source, the higher power, God, then we all become one with him and with everything in nature, everything in the universe. So think of the creator God as being the center of a large wheel. And each of us is a spoke of this wheel, extending outward, but ever connecting to God. We're missing it. Like something wrong with the spokes in the wheel if we are never connecting to him. Okay, so keep that in mind. The creator God is the center of the wheel, people. He sees all, he knows all, he hears all, and guess what? He's all truth. I am the truth and the life. He is truth. He is all truth. We all have parts of truth within ourselves. Each one of our stories, each one of our experiences and our testimonies, we have truth. Each study that we get up there, or message that we speak out, it's your truth. It's your truth. It's your story, it's your testimony. But within that story, everybody can get a piece of your truth. Because they're not going to resonate fully with your whole entire story. But pieces of your story is truth. It's going to be somebody else's truth. So, the Creator God is all goodness. I know there's a scripture in the Bible that says, oh, taste and see that the Creator God is good. Oh, taste and see. But guys, in this, the Creator God, mind, in his mind, there is no judgment, there is no negativity, no negative thoughts, no negative forms, and there's no punishment. He's only love. He's only love, unconditional love. But the Bible says that God is love. He is joy. He is happiness. He is peace. He is your abundance and your health and your perfection. So think of your connectedness to the center of that wheel by him being in the middle of the wheel. Just picture yourself connecting to the center of that wheel with him. And like I said, you are a spoke of the wheel. The thought forms and the Creator God energy, it can flow from the universe God to you, but it has to go back to God. Whatever flows to you, it has to go back. So you got to make sure whatever you're sending out is totally, absolutely positive. It's totally, absolutely in agreement with what the Creator God says. Because if you send it out in a positive form and you send it out with that positive energy, you're going to get that and more of that back, that all that positivity, all that positive energy. But if you happen to send it out in a negative form, with negative vibes, with negative energy, you're going to get more of that and even greater. You know what I'm saying? Okay, stay with me, okay? So whatever that we send out, it can flow to God and then comes back to us, then has to go back to God. And an unending flow of energy, that's all it is. It's just energy, because we are energy people. We are infinite, intelligent beings having a temporary human experience on this planet. We are totally energy. Everything within the universe is energy. So, through the mind of the Creator God and our connectedness to it, we have the ability to create our own reflection or image of God's positive, his loving thoughts in our life experiences on this earth. Because why we have that power? Because he had put that power in you. He said, I've given you power. He said, I've given you power to tread upon serpents and scorpions and all evil forces and all wickedness and everything in this world that comes up against you. I give you power to conquer it. I give you power to speak your world into existence. I give you power to tell things to go away that is breaking you down from the perfect will and plan that I have for your life. So he's given us this power. So we have the ability to create our own reflection of God and of God's positive, his positivity, loving thoughts, and our own life experiences on this earth. So guys, listen, God's thoughts are projected down. Think about that spoke, that wheel, down to the spokes of that wheel to each one of us. If we are all connected, then we all tune into him. You know, we all touching. So whatever that he sends out, we're going to get it within us because we are touching. So we are all connected. And so we are projected down to the spokes to each of us as equally without judgment and without discrimination, because God is love. all the discrimination and all the judgment and all the warring against each other, it comes from us. It comes from us allowing our ego to send out all that negativity, so we war and fight with one another. And that is not love. That is not love at all. That's not the God kind of love, the unconditional love. That's that crazy love that comes with, it comes with whatever I want you to do for me, I will do it for you if you do it for me. That kind of love, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. So what happens to this energy that we receive from the divine creator God himself when we connect to him? From this beautiful creative God goodness energy, we create negative thought forms about ourselves. We create negative thought forms about our families and our friends, our schools, our teachers, our society, and the world. You see, God gave us that positive energy, but then we take it and turn it around and we flip the switch on it, and then we'll start allowing the negativity to come and take over us. And that's how, when we allow negative thoughts to come in and we start sending out those negative thoughts and that negative energy and those negative vibes, even though God is connecting with us with that positive energy, if we don't cast down every thought and imagination that comes to exalt itself against the creator God, if we don't cast it down, if we just keep holding on to it and we keep breathing life into it, we're going to start speaking negativity. We're going to start creating a negative world, a negative life. And so we just destroys the beauty of the God goodness and his energy, because now we are start creating all kinds of negativity in our lives, negative thoughts, negative forms, negative patterns, and negative things that we say about ourselves, which is not true. Then we say negative things about our families and about our friends and about our schools and about our teachers and society and world, which a lot of times things may be in a negative form, but we don't have to agree with it by speaking it. We can change the negative situations that people enter into our lives, bringing those negative things. We can speak positive over them. And we don't have to agree with them. Do you get what I'm saying? Y'all got me, y'all got me, y'all got me. Thank you, thank you. So how is this possible? And I just explained how that is possible. We got to take control of our lives and start changing the way that we think, the way that we hearing negative things come from people. We got to shut our ears and we got to send it away from us, and we don't take it in. And we don't start creating things from what people are saying, especially when it's negative, especially it's against what the word of the creator God is saying. So that's how it is impossible. But in your opinion, what takes place within our consciousness to change God's positive, his loving thoughts, to some of the thought forms that we find here on earth? Because we're going to have to agree with him. We're going to speak like him. We're going to act like him. We're going to start talking like him, because we were created in the image and likeness of the creator God. So we are a perfect copy of who he is. So we got to be just like him. And each of us was given the gift of a free will here on earth as our experiences. A free will to experience all that Creator has created on this planet, to live our experiences, so these experiences become our reality. And through the misuse of this special gift, mankind has moved further and further away into his own negative thoughts, his own negative actions, his own negative deeds. And he has moved from the God mind into the ego part of the lower consciousness, And they start agreeing with everything that the ego has programmed for you to believe. So, what are some of your own thoughts you feel are creating a break in the flow of the thought from God to you? And you may want to answer that question. I'm asking again. What are some of your own thoughts you feel are creating a break in the flow of thoughts from God, the creator of God of the universe, to you. In the beginning was the Word. This is what Genesis said. And the Word was God. But see, God is love. And then John chapter 1 says, talk about that as well. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. God is love. Because we were created in the image of God, and we were created in love. Because when he blew his very own breath in you. You think he blew hatred? He blew disharmony. He blew negative energy. No, he is totally, absolutely positive. Everything he blew into you, it was a part of him. You became whole, complete, wholesome. You became healed. Because he is love, and that's what went into you. So if it got it all twisted around and now love is not coming back the way that he put it in you, then we need to go and check ourselves. Something has crept inside of us and has stolen the goodness, the love of God out of our hearts. But God is love, people. So we need to think about that, because we were created in the image of God, and we were created in love. Thus, any thought or any word or action that is not coming from that love channel, which is our heart, where God is, within each of us, is creating an imbalance or disharmony, a discord within our own lives, as well as within our environment and the world that we are living in. Because our big blabbering mouths don't know how to line our words with the words that the Creator has placed in us. So we are sending forth these negative messages, creating a negative world. So we can think of our life experiences as reflections from a giant mural. We each have a pure connection to God's mind, which can be reflected back to each of us on earth and utilized in our life experiences. However, we sometimes allow our conscious mind to interfere. We certainly do. And we allow it to block the smooth flow of thought between God and ourselves. And I'm guilty. I've done it myself. And I'm saying, we've got to free ourselves by being absolutely honest with yourself. We all make mistakes, and we have made mistakes over, repeatedly done the same things and keep making the same mistakes. And he keeps bringing us back to that place where we made that mistake, or where we fell short of the glory, or fell short of what his word says, and so we can just get it right. So why don't we just get it right? People, you are a very powerful person here on this earth. You don't know the power that's within you. He said, I've given you power. He has put his power in you. I mean, that power, when he spoke to everything into the universe, he said, let it be. It came just like that immediately. It didn't hold back. It didn't question him. It did not say when or no. It did just like that. It went. And then he took man and he blew into his nostrils the breath of life, and man set up. That's the kind of power that we have in us. Each one of us has that power. We are powerful in every thought that you think, in every word that you speak. Guys, you got to remember that you are creating your life experiences, and that you're creating the world around you, and that the world that you're going to live in. So you better make it positive. You better make sure it is aligned with everything that the Creator God says about you, because you send it out there in any other form than positivity, it's going to come back to you negative. It's going to break down your whole entire life. It's going to rob you of everything that he has created for you to live in. Enjoy, peace, love, happiness, being more than a conqueror, being your powerful and unique self. Be careful what you say out your mouth. He said, put a guard over your mouth. So look at your own life, people, right now. Just look at your own life. And you will see that there is rarely any moment when you are not thinking a thought. All the time. They just flashing through our heads. But we got to guard our thoughts. Remember that, guard your thoughts. And there's not a moment when we are not expressing ourselves verbally. So we got to keep that guard over our lips, because we got to be careful with how we say things and how we send it out. So think on these things. He told us, think on these things before you put it out there. Make sure it's perfectly, totally in line with the Creator and they're positive. So here lies your power. The power to create your own life and reality. It lies within your mouth. The words that you speak, that's coming out of your mouth. Every thought and word that you think, and every thought and everything that you speak, whether people there, if it's positive or whether it is negative, guess what? You're going to create your life experiences. And I keep telling you, only your life experiences are real. Because those things that you have lived through, you have gone through, you have experienced these things. That's real. Your life experiences are real. So I'm going to say this and I'm going to be out of here. What do we think, people? I'm going to say it again. We create. What we say, we call it forth into existence. So what we think about ourselves, so that we become. He said, whatever a man or woman think within his or her heart, that he or she becomes. You better be careful what you're saying about yourself. I'm broke. I never have enough. I'm not enough. I'm not good. All that stuff is coming back to you in a negative form, just like you said, you don't. You better start turning the tables around, the switch. I have more than enough. I am adequate. I am powerful. I am rich. I am full of greatness. I am full of wisdom. That's how you better start speaking. Because what we think about ourselves, that is what we become, and that becomes our reality. So every thought that we are thinking right at this moment, just stop right now, just pause and close your eyes and think 5 seconds. You just thought a thought. You have thought so many thoughts in that 5 seconds. And you need to filter through them and see which ones are negative. And then you need to send them away from you. And you find within what you just thought, any positivity thoughts, you need to hold on to them and you need to start breathing some breath into them, breathing life into them. So what we think about ourselves really becomes our reality. We becomes. So every thought that we are thinking right now at this moment is creating our future. So whatever you're thinking right now, people, that is what you will become. That is what your world will exist of. That is what your life will become. So I'm going to ask you this question, and you can answer it in the comment box. Whatever that you're thinking, whatever that you're sending out of your mouth, is it positive or is it negative? Namaste. I'm going to see you guys at the next video. At the next video. I will see you. Have a great day. If you have not yet subscribed to Destiny Forever Walks, then please do that. And please, when you get up there, just don't click on the video for 2, 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Watch the video. If you can't watch it to the entirety, because you're going to miss a whole lot of information that is going to really help you to become your higher, greater self. Namaste. See you later, guys. Love you so much.